Hello there. Thank you all for being here. It's good to see you. And I'd like to thank also all of you who are watching us online right now. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Atanas Srebrev, Communications Manager at the IoT company Allterco Robotics. We are the proud developers of the home automation brand Shelly. In the next 30 minutes, I would like to invite you to be our guests in the smart world of Shelly. Together, we'll take a sneak peek into the future where everything is automated and just one click away, but also very exciting and way beyond anyone's imagination, even beyond the storyline of the best fantasy movie ever made. Now, 2 years ago, one tiny, compact, and at the same time very powerful device for less than €10 was launched on the market. It exceeded everyone's expectations, not only in terms of size, but also with its capabilities. It can make any point in your home smart, any household appliance connected to the internet without any additional cost. And that means no cables, no hub, no change in the installation of your home, nothing. All it requires is a Wi-Fi network. Now, this is Shelly One. Yes, this little thing. The device that in just 2 years has been integrated into thousands of old lighting switches, sockets, garage doors, irrigation systems, heaters, doorbells, kitchen equipment, front doors, swimming pools, 3D printers, I mean, you name it. And as I said, it did its magic and everything became smart. Shelly is not just an innovation. I mean, it is an innovation that creates innovation. A product that changes every other device in your home. Now, let me show you some of the best examples that illustrate the numerous Shelly smart ideas.
Alexa, hol Bier.
Ich sag dann schon mal Prost.
I love it. And for all the music fans. And I guess now you know just how smart all our customers are. We take a lot of pride in it because just last year alone, it managed to steal the hearts of more than 250,000 consumers around the globe, spread to more than 100 countries, got cozy into their homes, and became an integral part of their lives. Today, there are over 2 million active Shelly devices worldwide. And every 15 seconds, someone turns on a new Shelly product, making their home or office smart in a flash. In our compact devices, we have gathered our best ideas in a whole new smart world, accessible and affordable to every user. Now this is the world of Shelly. Every dot that you see is a home with at least 5 Shelly devices installed, which makes consumers' daily life smarter and, trust me, a whole lot easier. Later on in our journey, we developed even smaller devices, keeping our unique style unchanged, making everything small and compact. Now's the moment to mention something that we're very proud of. One of our biggest achievements is that we gave consumers the opportunity to be independent from cloud services. Shelly, out of the box, can be integrated in every existing automation system, including the open source ones such as Home Assistant, OpenHab, IO Broker, Robotics, Google Home, Amazon Alexa, SmartThings, or any other professional system. And for those consumers who want to use Shelly without a hub or a controller, we have created the free Shelly Cloud platform. We've managed to build this Shelly world of the future through word of mouth and with the most valuable support possible, that of all our clients. They are our greatest ambassadors who have created more than 1,000 YouTube videos, shared hundreds of ideas and tips, and have created forums and support groups in more than 10 languages. They shared with us their innovative Shelly ideas, and so, through word of mouth and post after post, they have turned Shelly into an online phenomenon. Now, we would like to thank them all for their trust, their support, their creative work, and, of course, for the inspiration. We would also like to thank all of you, We're here because of you. Everything I've just described was Shelly's world until now. But today, everything is about to change. The last 2 years were extremely exciting for us and, of course, for the Shelly brand. Despite all of our success, despite the ideas we brought to life and the growing number of clients, there were two things that were not exactly giving us peace of mind. And I'm talking about two things that were beyond the bounds of possibility. And to this day, they were virtually unsolvable. And when I say unsolvable, I mean not only for us, but for the global Wi-Fi technology and all of its limitations. We created battery-powered smart sensors, and the consumers were happy. But those sensors could not be connected to the home network all the time because the Wi-Fi-based devices consume way too much power. So despite the overall success, we just were not satisfied because we wanted to create the perfect Wi-Fi device that consumes as little power as Bluetooth, Zigbee, and Z-Wave devices. A device that can be connected to the internet all the time without the need to recharge or replace the battery for, listen to this, at least 1 year. There are no boundaries or limitations for us today, and what seemed impossible before is now a reality, so I really can't wait to share it with all of you. Right now, I would like to present this beautiful gadget. This is Shelly Motion, the smartest sensor ever created. It's the first Wi-Fi device always connected to the internet with more than 1 year battery life. We created it in partnership with Silicon Labs, thanks to their latest technology. Now, isn't this amazing? Did you know that a blink of an eye is about 10 times shorter than a second, which is roughly about 100 milliseconds? To recognize what you see, we must look at a picture or in a certain direction for at least 150 milliseconds. And a modern super-fast camera needs at least 300 milliseconds to recognize an object. Shelly Motion can send information to your smartphone, or let's say, I don't know, turn on the lights, in just 200 milliseconds when motion is detected. This actually covers all requirements of the security systems and makes the device the smartest sensor ever created. The device is also equipped with an extremely powerful and at the same time power-efficient Silicon Labs processor. I'm talking about the Cortex-M3, combined with the lowest power-consuming Wi-Fi modem in mass production in the world. Thanks to this, Shelly Motion consumes less than 300 microamps, although it's connected to the Wi-Fi network 24/7. Shelly Motion will notify you in the event of an unwanted presence in your home right away, no questions asked. But that's not all. It can send a command to any other device connected to the network. This information can vary depending on, the time of day or maybe the lighting on the premises. Now, just imagine the following scenario. You're coming back home after a long day, the sun is setting, and the minute you open the door, the lights in your hallway turn on, and let's say, Alexa or Google Home says, "Welcome home." Now think of the same scenario, but with just a little twist. You've stayed out late, and you don't want to wake up your loved ones when you come home. No worries, and I mean no worries whatsoever. Shelly Motion will be your partner in crime. It will turn on very dim lighting so you can move around the house without disturbing or waking anyone. And let me tell you, been there, done that. So trust me, this can be a real lifesaver. On another note, Shelly Motion knows the sunrise and sunset timings, the exact time of day, the intensity of the light, the vibrations of your home. Yes, I'm serious, you heard me correctly, the vibrations. It can even notify you if there is a slight earthquake. And I mean, that is impressive, isn't it? Sir, do you have a pet? Come on, let's have a show of hands here. How many of you have pets? Yes, I see that. I'm sure that at least half of you do. So, this is not an issue for Shelly Motion. With its more than 200 sensitivity levels and 3 additional functions for motion settings, you can rest assured that your pet won't be detected as a dangerous object. And that's all because Shelly Motion has a built-in AI that can establish the optimal settings for each home. The sensor can be controlled directly, which means without a hub. It can also work fully separate from the public internet in case you need a higher level of security. And like all other Shelly devices, this one can also be connected to any automation system. There are 3 fully accessible protocols: REST, MQTT, and CoAP. Now, they are all supported by Shelly out of the box. And finally, Shelly Motion is equipped with a rechargeable battery that can run for 1 year, connected to the network 24/7, and that means without interruption. Shelly Motion is a dream come true for us. But if you remember, I mentioned 2 challenges in the beginning. The first one was about the Wi-Fi and the battery connection. And the second one was about our ambition to create a decentralized automation system, as part of which each device is a server in itself, a hub, an actuator, and a sensor. This ambition is the reason behind our latest product line. I give you the Shelly Plus line. I will tell you a lot more about it today, but you can expect it to be fully presented in 2021. Every Shelly Plus device will be able to operate in combination with all current and upcoming Shelly devices, thus creating a network of a new generation, which will allow you to generate all kinds of scenes and perform complex algorithms without the need of a local server or a centralized cloud system. Every Shelly Plus device will have a feature store and local scripting. So if you want to add a new functionality, mode, or scene, all you have to do is download and install it from the Shelly feature store. You will be able to do this directly into the device, eliminating the need of a hub or a central server. At the same time, every developer will have the chance to create their own script and make it accessible to all consumers in the Shelly feature store. The script can be written straight into the devices. Now, allow me to present the first device of the Plus line, which we will launch this November. I give you Shelly 4 Pro Plus. It is designed to be installed into a fuse box, from where it can control the power cycles of your home as well as every electrical appliance. Its main characteristics are a 4-way smart switch, 64 amps under control, dual 32-bit CPU, 8 megabyte flash, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth connectivity. But what else can Shelly 4 Pro Plus do? If you're using a temperature or humidity sensor, Shelly 4 Pro Plus will find it immediately and will start reading its data. When you create or install a new feature from the Shelly feature store, you will be able to control the heating, open and close the windows, or even turn on the ventilation. You can even program Shelly 4 Pro Plus to take into account the weather forecast, the mode of all other smart devices in your home, and the total power consumption at any given moment. The device can also check your current electricity tariff and change its schedule to optimize your bills. And tell me, how impressive is that? And this is just one of the devices of the Plus line, yet it can do so much. You know, it's really been quite an unusual year, so I want to thank you all sincerely for being here and for your attention today while I was leading you into the smart world of Shelly, created by us at Allterco Robotics. We firmly believe that the future will bring us smart homes, offices, factories, cities, and why not even smart planets. Elon Musk, if you're watching, you're the guy. Now just imagine, you're enjoying your time here on Earth, and suddenly you get a notification about, say, an unauthorized movement in your office on Mars. I know, this may sound crazy to you today, but tomorrow, who knows? The world is changing every second, and what may have seemed impossible yesterday is a step forward today. For us, everything started like this, with an idea, how to make the world better connected, how to push boundaries and make the impossible possible. And look at us today, presenting 2 game-changing innovations at IFA 2020. I mean, wow. On one hand, Shelly Motion, the smartest sensor on the market with built-in AI, 24/7 Wi-Fi connection, and 1-year battery life. And on the other hand, Shelly 4 Pro Plus, that can help you control the power cycle of your home easier than ever and even optimize your electricity bill. We're talking about amazing new devices and features inspired by you, all of you, the users who are always hungry for innovation and excited to explore new worlds. Ladies and gentlemen, dear Shelly consumers, I would like to thank you very much for your attention. Now, I know that half an hour can seem like a lot in our tech world especially, but it's also not really enough time to reveal everything we're planning. So please, come and visit our IFA stand, which is in Hall 1.2, stand 217. I'll repeat that for everyone again, Hall 1.2, stand 217. Come and pay us a visit so you can get to know us better and take a closer look at the Shelly devices. And I'll see you soon. Thank you.